Our today's topic, which we are going to discuss, is the social issues, mainly of Pakistani societies, and role of home economics in individual and societal well-being. Unemployment. Unemployment refers to the share of the labor force that is without work but available for and seeking employment, according to World Bank Organization. Now, this is the definition of World Bank Organization that unemployment means that people who are want to do some sort of job but they are unable to get that job. In Pakistan, unemployment rate is 6%. Unemployment nowadays is a universal issue, no doubt about it. Because of the digitalization, computers has replaced humans, where 10, the 10 humans can do one work manually. Now that is replaced with one computer and just one person employment. So that is also one reason of unemployment. The reason of unemployment in Pakistan is not only low literacy rate but unskillful labor also. Now this is also another problem. In Pakistan, we don't have much institution who actually teaches skill to the our skill to our people, like uh, skill of sometimes painting, art, in male, skill of plumbing and other weaving skills, so they can earn their living easily. So unskillful labor is sometime cannot get good jobs, and they are not even unskillful labor is not paid enough so they can fulfill their basic needs. Urbanization has saturated job market of urban areas. This is also one of the reason of unemployment, because people move from rural areas to the urban areas in search of jobs, and then the market of urban areas is saturated and they don't have enough jobs, not even for the labor class or even for the white collared job also. Young generations of farmers are sometimes highly educated and they don't want to even work on their fields, because and they also migrated to cities to get good jobs. So that is also one of the reason of unemployment. They may have some piece of land at their village but they are not willing to work there. So that is also one of the reason of unemployment in the cities, and at the same time for highly populated cities also. Overpopulation. Overpopulation is defined as the condition of having a population so dense as to cause environmental deterioration, an impaired quality of life, or a population crash. This is the Merriam-Webster dictionary. That means that people living in an area is very dense. Uh, Person per square feet is actually calculated in the population. According to Worldometer, now this is an online app USA has developed it, and when I click on this, Pakistan population in 2025, on that day when I click this on this app, was 25325 crores, 3514622. Pakistan ranked number 5 in the list of countries by population. So Pakistan is considered uh, highly considered highly populated country, because 25 more than 25 crore people live in Pakistan. The high population is a burden. Now again, it is part of that cycle. Poverty, illiteracy, overpopulation, unemployment. These all things are interconnected. When there will be population will be high, people will not get good jobs, people will not get good opportunities of education, they will become illiterate, they will become unskillful, so they will not get good jobs and their socio-economic level will be very low. The high population is burden on countries available resources, of course, housing, job, educational institution. One of the reason, people's standard of living reduced day by day because of this overpopulation. People who live if we just take the example of the shelter, a family who is living in a 10 marla or a 5 marla house, when that family, one of the boy from that family will get married, he will have a new life, he will start his own family, he will not have enough space in that house to space or privacy by living in that house, and he is almost bound to live in a joint family, and that house is sometime overpopulated. But because of the high cost of shelter outside in other areas of the city, he is bound to live in that house. And then they will construct multi-storied houses, two-storied, three-storied houses, which will again will cause an environmental issues, and sometimes uh, uh, other hygienic issues also. People standard of living. So this is also reduce the people's standard of living also. Child labor. In Pakistan, child labor has been a very major issue, because people who cannot educate their children, they send their children to earn their money, to earn money for them, and sometimes they have six, seven, eight children, because they want them to work and to earn for them. Parents want their children to earn for them, and mostly fathers are unemployed, and they rely on the employment of children. Child labor is defined as the employment of children in an industry or business, especially when illegal or considered exploitation. Pakistan Labour Force Survey 2017 reported 13.7% of children aged 10 to 17 years as being engaged in child labor. Child labor deprived children from right of education, of course, right of basic needs, right of good social and mental health, because that type of children are involved in some sort of household work sometimes, like female child, if they are the female child, they do house uh, chores, for example, washing dishes in other houses, sweeping, they work as sweepers, sweepresses. Then at the same time, the male child work on the workshop. So they are sometime not given right type of education, or even any type of education. And then they don't have the basic needs. Their basic needs are not fulfilled of high quality living, or a good quality living, like mean shelter, then clothing, and food also, because food is also, they sometimes they consume is the leftover food of their owners, who are their employers. Then right of the good social and mental health. So that in a way, their mental and social health is affected. Then early marriages. This is also a very common problem or issue in Pakistani society. Early marriages are actually uh, hinder the female educational opportunities. Then female have, in early marriages, there are number of problems. Pregnancy problems means that health problems. Uh, Very young mother is sometime are anemic. They are anemic because they belong to a poor families, and they don't have enough food or the balanced diet. So when they get married and they are pregnant, they have these pregnancy problems of iron deficiencies, and which causes many complications in their pregnancies. Then at the same time, because the mothers are very young, they are not mentally mature, so they are not aware about the child care uh, parameters and how to take care of their children, because they themselves are the children. So upbringing of the children is not up to the mark also. Then in early marriages, if they have multiple children, one after the other, that affects the health of the mother also, because when the mother, a girl is married, he has to take care not only of his of her husband, but the family of her husband also, and they are involved in taking care of the whole house at the same time, having the pregnancies also, and then if their pregnancy after two first second pregnancies they have kids also to take care, so that causes and affects mother's health, and which is sometime become very dangerous, and this poor health symptoms sometimes appear in children also. Economic instability. Poor economic condition of country affects families economy economics economic conditions. Societies are divided into different classes. Of course, when there will be the poor economic condition of the country, it will affect the family economics also. Economic condition also in societies will have multiple classes: low income, high income, middle income groups. Even we don't have just three classes. We have further subdivision of classes also. In low income, we have very low middle, high low classes. So every class is further divided into um multiple socio-economic classes, which indicates that there is the economic, and because the if we want to study the economic stability of a country, there should be a large number of middle income group. So when the middle income group will be less, that group will be weak, that group will be divided into further classes. That shows the economic instability of the country. Rising prices of petrol, electricity, and gas reduced families' purchasing power. Poor are becoming poorer and richer becoming richer. It's very simple. Every day we have increase in electricity bills. Every day we have increase in petrol prices. Every day we have increase in gas prices, and and in that ratio the income of the families are not increasing. Even now we have different types of taxes, GSTs imposed on different items like food items, which are also causing a serious problem for the poor families. Low income families cannot afford sufficient basic human needs, resulted in stunted growth. Of course, if they are unable to give basic food to their children, balanced diet to their children, the growth of the children will affect. Economic instability increases crime rate in the country. Now, this is very important because we have number of classes. So, very low people, a boy belonging to a very low income group will be frustrated when he will see the high income group, that they have the luxury cars, then they have the luxury houses. So there he will become frustrated, and there are fair chances that he will be involved in some sort of crime.